Myth of Empires was a Bannerlord meets Conan kind of game. You were in an open world survival setting in Feudal China, where you could create a clan, work with other players, or gather AI to work for you as farmers, blacksmiths, or train to be members of your army. This army, you could command them on the battlefield in a similar way to Mount & Blade. It was an ambitious title that was well received on its release, so what went wrong? Steam took the game down after receiving a DMCA request from Studio Wildcard, the studio that made Ark Survival Evolve, claiming their source code was stolen. Steam complied with the request, which doesn't just happen without some sort of proof. Apparently, one of the devs from Ark's parent company founded Angela Game, the studio making Myth of Empires, who had access to their source code. This didn't look good for the studio, and the game essentially was killed overnight with no hope of coming back. Not long after the DMCA takedown, Angela Game filed a lawsuit against Studio Wildcard and their parent company, Snail Games, for damages. During the litigation, we learned that Angela Game did in fact copy a substantial amount of source code to the game. And after 2 years, a settlement has been made. In a joint press release, we found out that Angela Game will pay royalties to Snail Games and has acknowledged it caused difficulties for the company. Snail Games is going to remove the DMCA, and the studio co-founder of Wildcard, Doug Kennedy, stated that they will facilitate a re-release of Myth of Empires in early 2024. Angela Game is also slated to release plenty of DLC and expansions in partnership with Snail Games. The game will be put on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Now, as for how these normally go, this is usually never the outcome. Most of the time, the games in this sort of situation just get killed off completely. We never hear from them again. This is a very unique end result. But since the game's coming back, what does this mean for players like myself who bought the game before the legal trouble? Currently, it's unknown exactly what'll happen. My hope, and I imagine everyone's hope, is that we can just play the game again. Although I don't feel like that's likely. While I'm excited to play the game again, I'd rather not have to repurchase it.